Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am Lord Forwind here playing still as a Cat Lord of India, soon to become the Hedgehog Lords of India apparently. We are doing pretty well. We're up to 49%? 39% of what we need to form this new empire. So this is our big issue, is conquering these regions up here. Obviously I'm working towards that. I might actually force vassalization on this guy. Be a close fight. So I can either attack this guy up here for land. Can't force vassalization on him. I could claim land relatively peacefully. Or I could subdue all of this in a single war, which might be worth it. We just subdued this guy, Crockett. Or, no, why did I say Crockett? Oh, I'm Crockett. Bazcat. Now he wants a seat on the council. I don't know where I'd put him though. This guy's slightly better at conversion. We're still struggling with lots of religious issues. 31% actual religious authority. Need to get to there. I don't know how we get to there with the size of another kingdom rising up in the south. Let's merge the retinue I got from an inheritance and my current retinue together, and then we will actually have to wait until we're no longer threatening. Because apparently they've all realized I'm expanding. We have a lot of money, so I'm using it to improve our lands. We're actually getting quite a bit per month. Do we still have a country modifier somewhere? Is that it? I don't know. China really doesn't particularly like us, but I'm not about to go kowtow in front of the Chinese emperor. At least not right now. This guy actually did not join the defensive pact versus me, which probably not his smartest move. The defensive pact for me, I'm not terribly worried about it. I will have to keep an eye on it. We should be able to at least win this war. If we can subdue this area, then we'll be doing really well. We actually have a surprisingly large amount of troops. I don't entirely know why they're all so willing to follow us. Yeah, I think I don't want to usurp that title, but I also kind of don't want to either. One cross, there we go. So we take this one. Comforting aspects of faith. It's always a smart one to take. And we converted another province. Great. We're stamping out the heresy over here for now. Slowly but surely. We'll leave the person to retain their writings. Keep them within the order. We apparently killed one of their commanders. That was a closer fight than I would have liked, actually. Our daughter's skilled tactician, and I'm gonna marry them into the Mongolian horde, which I'm fine with. And we'll do, I guess, make a friend. Yeah, we'll make a friend. And the best part is all the children of that marriage are going to be my dynasty, which means We're not gonna act. We might act. We're not gonna get control of the horde, but there will be our family members in the horde, which could actually be dangerous. Now I think about it. We stole a figurine of Mao Wenzong. No idea what the purpose of that is, but sounds good. I'll let the Emperor of China know, Emperor of China, that we have somebody living with us. Maybe we can catch and kill them. Get some favor with the new empire. And that would be this whole area subdued. Nice. Now we're in friendly territory. Now, yeah, we're going to be really threatening. So this is probably the end of wars for the near future. Unless somehow I can... Oh, different guy. Okay, this guy is not happy that he's been forcefully subdued, but he wouldn't make a bad spy either. And he's actually loyal, which is amazing for somebody I just conquered. So far, people are still loyal. Do Castle Town, do another Castle Town. We'll do rudimentary trade offices, why not? I really need to get control of this province. But if I do that, everybody will hate me, so... Sadly, I won't be able to do that for a while. I also want to shift these obligations a bit. Or even gain some power back in the council. Ugh, all these Glorians. I could buy the votes. Probably should buy the votes, shouldn't I? Or I can't buy that guy's. Can I buy this guy's? 80. Yeah, let's buy a couple votes. That should get me enough votes to raise council authority a bit. It would also allow us to fight more wars, but I think for now, it could be better for me to strengthen the crown authority just a little bit. People are going to be a little bit annoyed, but it will stop us from instantly falling to an elective monarchy if something happens. Instead, we're going to see a lot of raising crown authority. Probably. This guy really wants the duchy. He does own it all, right? What else does he own? Oh, he came from there. I guess I can give him a duchy. I'm not too happy about it, but... Makes him loyal, which I guess is always a positive. It also gives us the ability to usurp this title. Can't take any of this. We do have reasons to fight this guy, if only he wasn't in a coalition versus us. Or defensive pact in this case. And now we wait and keep trying to build up our internal power. Let's do Proved Keeps. We already have good walls here, but we cannot get a keep level 3, which will be solid. We also can upgrade the castle walls. Actually, no, we can't because that hasn't spread yet. Oops. Will spread soon, I assume. We do control this province, but we can't build trade posts yet. Suppose I needed to do trade practices. No, we're not going to read the Princite sagas because we are staying Smallite. Smillite. Smillite? Smillatite? Maybe Smillatite? No idea how to pronounce it. We're doing pretty good actually subduing this area. What are we up to now for this? 46. Okay, so we're over halfway there. This guy, of course, is going to be the big one. Nope. Did I manage to... Oh, that's weird. I thought there was that event of capturing the guy and it never occurred. Weird. I don't think we can change our government, no. Could have this guy come and teach our children. Learning plus poet, which would be diplomacy. Or learning plus Confucianism, or just teach him how to read faster. I just do the read faster for now. Ideally, we need to find a cat, but I think the cat species is kind of dying out. We'll try this one. Maybe we'll get cats back on the throne someday. Until then, we will deal with having a hedgehog on the throne. At least they didn't do any, like, different race problems in this game. They could have. Oh my, have the Aztecs expanded since I last looked. The Aztecs are standard religion, it looks like. 121,000. What's Ivory Land up to? Or down to 79,000. So they've lost another 10,000 since we last looked. We'll do barracks. Do barracks. Up to 600 in those provinces. Slow but steady growth. We've lost the ability to feel stressed, which is good. Although we do have to donate to charity. Oh, we don't have 100 gold yet. Oops. We have made a friend. Oops, here we go. Aztecs spread the disease. There's no end to the evils the Aztecs have inflicted upon this land. A strange disease emanating from their conquered territories has begun to spread through the old world. The symptoms are similar to that of the dreaded Great Pox, but this cursed plague seems even more virulent. Men skilled in the art of medicine have dubbed it syphilis, and all attempts to treat it have thus far met with failure. Not even those beyond the reach of the Aztec. Now even those beyond the reach of the Aztec army is imperiled as this disease carried by refugees and merchants sweeps into Europe and the Middle East like an unstoppable tidal wave. So yes, it reverses the historical plague with that. We really should get that hospital going. Epidemics. What is it? Smallpox. Or maybe it hasn't started to spread yet. We need a new ambition, don't we? Build a war chest, I guess. Build a war chest, hopefully get enough money to throw up some hospital stuff before a plague reaches us. Well, it doesn't, I don't see it spreading anywhere. It's weird, it's almost like it was an event that didn't have a outcome. At some point, Black Death is going to appear, probably in our lands, so better chance of surviving we have, the better. And the only way to get that is to get a better hospital. Even that won't save it. Our wife is fat, so we're delicately telling her to lose weight. Oh, she did not take our advice. Darn. It's nice that the Crusader Kings does give you this little, okay, you're going to have no threat in 79 months. Rather than Europa, you kind of have to guess with. We want light infantry. Still got 100 or so to go down here for cultural, but progress is being made. And pretty much none of our vassals are anywhere near transforming into feudals. However, they are getting very well developed lands. It's going to be a problem. Check diseases. Nothing in our land. So far we've been protected from them. As soon as these guys leave, we're probably going to go after this guy, try and capture this territory, or at least some of it. Still, I really want that one province. Alas, we can't easily... Well, we could fight these guys, but it wouldn't be worth it. We could force vassalization on these guys, but they have all these defensive allies. Well, later we can try and assume this guy's lands, and then we just need one or two of those provinces, and then we're good to go. We've been attacked in our capital province by a host. That was really dumb of them. There's almost no way to explain that other than that was a really stupid attack. They attacked superior numbers who are all ready to defend. Oh well. Our son needs to know how to fight, unfortunately. I foresee lots of combat in his future. However, he's going to have a very powerful home-based province with which to fight from. Yeah, very powerful. We could form another kingdom. Wow, really? We could form two other kingdoms. We could take this one or this one. Obviously, we're not going to do that until we get closer to being able to form an empire, or we fix our inheritance system. Both of which really do need some work. Spy on anybody? Oh, we could spy a little bit up here. Speaking of, guys, we can't form an alliance. Too busy conquering the world and you're next to form an alliance with them. Oops. Lovely. They've actually gained more troops through another event spawning. Well, if you want to get to me, you got to conquer your way through Tibet first, and I know for a fact it's actually rather difficult conquering tons of lands as the Mongols. You can get a lot early on, but then it becomes harder. Easy to conquer all the nomads and tribes, but holding it is a problem. We're obviously going to try and form an Empire of India, or whatever it's called in this game. Rule the Indian subcontinent with an iron fist. City vassal opinion, we'll increase that a bit. Gosh, another Princite Heresy uprising. How many of these are there going to be before they realize they can't win? Unless we're weak, there's no way their uprising gets any traction. Although if they merge with a peasant revolt, it becomes a lot harder to deal with. We almost got kidnapped, but we survived. And we got 79 gold out of it. Oh, we just accidentally quashed a revolt. Okay, for some reason I can't interact with the prisoner I have. Well, we'll deal with that once we squash this revolt. And the heresy is back. Okay. Another revolt squashed. Please, we can't interact with this guy at all. We'll humiliate this guy. Can I please release him? No. Can't execute that guy. I was able to humiliate that guy, but since he's leading, his revolt is still ongoing in another region, and he's apparently leading an army despite being locked up in my prison, or was locked up in my prison. He's now gotten away. Oh, we had a separation there. These guys have broken loose, apparently. Not that they will ever consider being my vassals, because they're a different religion. Ooh, that's not good. Guy just took over lands I wanted. Now, if we wait 4 years, we can easily... Yeah, we should be able to pretty easily take them over. Ooh! Nice. We just added a free building slot to our capital province. I'm going to immediately try and raise enough money to throw a castle in there. Actually, we had one already, but 2 is lovely. First, we could throw a city there. $446. Obviously, we also need to repay back that loan we just took. Somebody else just died. Guy's not the best steward, but keeps him from causing mischief, right? And that's what matters. Can we educate this guy? No. It's 14. He's going to have some pretty good stats, but again, he's dull. I wish I knew how to deal with the fact that my lineage seems to have a dullness in it. Seems how to get away with that. Anyhow, I think that will be it for this episode. And we will hopefully start building a castle in one of my provinces. And this threat will go away from me. We've also apparently got a magnificent painting. I've never gotten that before, so let's check that out. Prestige plus 0.25. Nice. And the figurine I captured earlier was 0.15. Nice. Okay, well, that will be it for this episode, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.